Good evening, cult members, and welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
This is going to be our instant review of Oppenheimer. We've talked about this a couple times. We're going to continue to talk about it. We are supporting the SAG strike as much as we can, but we're also following the example of other people who are just fans. We're just fans. We just happen to talk about it on the internet. So we're just going to continue on with what we're doing. So that's what's going on. Initial thoughts. I need a whiskey.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was everything I thought it would be.
Yeah. It's 3 hours and it probably could have been 6. It is the entire story of Oppenheimer. And with no lipstick on the pig, they tell everything.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And what Christopher Nolan was able to do, both visually, because we saw it in IMAX, and story-wise, we have a leader in the clubhouse for best movie of the year.
And sound.
Yeah.
The sound was amazing. Not musical, right? But just big sounds and then silent.
Yeah.
And it made you tense for like halfway through the movie. I'm like, I've been clenched for the entire movie, and there's nothing stressful specifically going on screen.
There are action scenes in this movie that are just dialogue based. And that is not necessarily everybody's cup of tea, but that is right in our wheelhouse.
Yeah.
There's I want to talk about two specific people. Cillian Murphy, this is his first time really being, he was in 28 Days Later, but being the guy in the movie, to be the guy, the lead, the main person, chair number one. This is really his first chance to do that on the big screen. He's done it on the small screen a bunch, but not on the big screen. And he is amazing. Which if you watched anything with Cillian Murphy, you know that.
Yes.
And he should be in the conversation for best actor, period.
Yep.
End of story.
Yep.
Robert Downey Jr. proved once again that he is more than just a guy in a suit.
Yep.
You all forget that he got nominated, and I think maybe won for Chaplin.
Yeah, I think so.
And so my hand is getting tired. And he is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a speech that he gives at the end of the movie that really brings it home. Definitely brings it home.
Yep.
But everybody across the board is super good. Christopher Nolan called. You're gonna put in your A game.
Yeah. Hey, Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman is in this movie for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman.
Isn't he retired too? Didn't he I'm not really doing
Gary
stuff.
So Matt Damon said, "I'm not working right now, except if Christopher Nolan called," and then Christopher Nolan called.
Yeah. And it's what this movie is trying to talk about, with an example of or using the known story of Oppenheimer, is I think at a deeper level really there. Maybe not necessarily for everybody, but the idea of self-awareness of, not even self-awareness. What's the word I'm trying to look for?
Sacrifice?
It's we were going to kill each other no matter what if we continue down this path.
Yeah.
Path. And so it is a discussion of nuclear warfare and stuff like that, but it is also a story about Robert Oppenheimer and his wanting to see if it's even possible, and then realizing he was wrong.
I think you might have known he was wrong the whole time.
Maybe. At least the way it's presented in this movie, it's that presented that way. So, anything else you want to talk about? It looks amazing.
Yeah, I want to watch it again. Maybe with the subtitles on?
Yeah, subtitles would be interesting.
Because there's a lot, and I feel like I caught most of it.
Yeah.
But
multiple characters with different types of accents, which is at times like you're like,
and
okay.
then just the sound.
And
The
then
sound
just
is
sound,
loud,
yeah.
and you're like, I'm not quite sure if I caught what he said.
And the explosion is pretty freaking amazing in IMAX. That whole 5-7 minute sequence. Yes, I know it was practical. No, it wasn't a real
nuke.
But it is the way he sets up the tension, and then the tension of the blast, and then what comes after is so well done that it's so well done. So well done. Score 9.5. 9.5. Let us know what you thought of this movie in the comments down below. Please be nice. It's a requirement around here. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, follow us on all social media stuff, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Links in the description down below. And until next time, cult members, good afternoon, good evening, and good night now.